Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be speaking about stove Firebricks, what they're for, why they're there, and also how long you should expect them to last. Most UK wood burning stoves contain Firebricks of some sort. It's generally a yellow coloured material called vermiculite, and it's compressed into a board or a brick and quite often shaped into curved radiuses and angles and degrees to line the firebox. The Firebricks are to protect the metal carcass of the stove and to also deflect the majority of the heat, or as much of the heat as they can, forward out of the glass and into your room. If we just take a little look around to give you an idea, they're cylindrical stoves, of course, one that's on and one that isn't on. A few more here. As you can see, the insides of the stoves are typically yellow. A few more traditional shape. A lot of the bricks can have holes in them, and that's designed to let air through for combustion or act as part of the air wash to help keep the glass clean and reduce emissions and just make a generally cleaner burn. Again, it's a good example there. More and more companies are using vermiculite as the baffle brick instead of using steel. Over time, steel can sag and droop, and then when it needs replacing, it can be an absolute nightmare to take out because it's warped and it doesn't come out the same shape that it went in. Firebricks, they can last a long time, or they can, well, not last a long time. Firebricks will crack at some point in their life. They get a lot of abuse, a lot of stick. You've got to imagine they get hundreds of degrees hot and then cooled off again when the stove goes out. They also get logs bounced on them, banged against them, prodded with fire pokers and ashpan tools and the like. Firebricks can break unexpectedly. The quickest I've had a firebrick break on a showroom live stove is within 3 weeks. When I say break, I mean a hairline crack. It didn't affect the use of the stove at all. It literally just cracked and stayed in place, and it was fine. It may look a little bit unsightly, but to be honest with you, you're lighting a bonfire inside a metal box. It's not, it's not something that needs to look pretty and pristine all of the time. And again, it is a working appliance, so you've got to expect some sort of wear and tear. You can prolong the life of the bricks if when you load the stove, you place the logs in, you don't chuck them and bounce them and ricochet them off the bricks. But again, even with the most gentle hand, they can just break randomly. It isn't a fault of the stove, it isn't a fault of the brick, it's